Hello babies, I have a new book for you today. It's The Leaf Men. Now I have read this book, but it's been a very long time, and I actually took about 100 sixth graders to see this movie at the movie theaters, and I made a giant one of these. My leaf man was just like that, but I bet he was 10 foot tall. Now you know I'm doing my fall thing, and this may not be a fall book, I don't remember, but the leaves, it's the leaves. It made me think of fall. Let's do a little product testing. Limited edition pumpkin spice yogurt covered pretzels. So happy to try more pumpkin spice stuff. Okay, if you like pumpkin spice, you're gonna love that, because there's actually a whole lot of pumpkin spice, and I'm gonna share that with my last class, and I'm probably gonna have a gingerbread, my Diet Coke for the haters. So believe me, that is very artificially pumpkin flavored. So now we know. All right, this is very interesting artwork, but they did make a movie out of this. Oh, it's got another part of the name, The Leaf Men and The Brave Good Bugs. Okay, here's our picture. Let you look at the picture while I read the story. There was once an old woman who loved her garden. Though her skin was wrinkled with age, it was as soft as the petals of her favorite roses. When I was a child, she told the children, the garden was a miraculous place and anything could happen on a beautiful moonlit night. She looked at them sadly, but that was so long ago, I can hardly remember. It didn't have to be that long ago for Mimzie to remember. One day, the treasured rose bush grew sickly, and so did the old woman. She stayed in bed, and the flowers grew dry from thirst. They began to shrivel and die. The children were sad and uncertain. So were the insects of the garden. I can see that being a problem. The crickets serenaded the old lady. The fireflies wished her well. But she would not wake. Her dreams were fitful and filled with things from long ago. She grew weaker and weaker. The garden was in peril. It's like she's linked. Her story's linked to the garden story. That was artwork. I'll get a little closer for you. You must call upon the leaf men, said the mysterious long-lost toy. Only they can save things now. The leaf men are not real, sneered the spider queen. Her ant goblins croaked and laughed, but the toy ignored them. Ooh, she's a tacky britches. I don't think I like the spider queen. To call the leaf men, the toy explained, one must climb the highest tree, and as the full moon touches the topmost branches, sing out low and sure, leaf men, we are in need. The insects had never known the toy to speak. For countless days and nights he lay silently in the grass, lost and forgotten. His mystery had never been solved. Well, he said, it's time to start talking. Oh, it looks like little roly-polies. It kind of looks like ticks. Ooh, Mimzie is not a fan of the tick. The insects had heard stories of the leaf men, but they were unsure. It would be a perilous journey to the top of the tree. No garden bug had ever gone so high. A tiny troop of doodlebugs assembled. We of the Doodlebug Guild will face what must be faced, their leader proclaimed. Why do I hear the lollipop men singing in my brain? The spider queen laughed at them, but the doodlebug leader stopped her short. Tidy of body, but brave of heart, we will finish what we start, he said proudly. This angered the spider. The long-lost toy smiled. He'd never liked the spider queen. Same dude, Nux. He don't have Nux. It's the big tree, and look, there's the doodlebugs going up the tree. Now, what they call them? Yeah, doodlebugs. That's what I call them too, doodlebugs here in the South. It was windy as the doodlebugs began their climb. A storm was brewing. The other insects wished them well, but wondered if they could make it. Dun dun dun. Look at them watching. There's the little benevolent moon watching. The man in the moon. Night fell as they journeyed ever upward. The moon appeared through swiftly moving clouds. The wind grew stronger, but the doodlebugs were not afraid. They chugged along, racing with the moon to the top of the tree, a tiny train of brave, good bugs. They were almost to the treetop when lightning flashed. The sky rumbled, giant raindrops smashed down, and then the Spider Queen appeared. She don't know Mimzie's got a foot. The doodlebugs rolled up tight to save themselves, but doodlebug bowling was just what the Spider Queen hungered for. "No spider snacks are we!" shouted the doodlebug leader. He tickled a goblin and got away. "Leaf men!" he called out. "Leaf men, we are in need!" Good for him. It's the leaf men! Look at it! So handsome and brave and strong. The storm stilled. The air grew quiet. And there stood the leaf men, ready to lend a hand. I wonder if they're done with that tacky witch yet. From branch to branch, the battle raged. With arrows made of thistle, the leaf men shot the spider through the heart. Her goblins fled in horror. The valiant leaf men then whisked the doodlebugs earthward by way of Luna Moth. That's convenient. Just take a little ride on a lunar moth. The leaf men were gardeners of a grand and elfin sort. Tracks. They sewed leaves back on, turned brown stalks green, and made the rose bush bloom like new. "Tiny of body but brave of heart, we always finish what we start," sang the doodlebugs as they helped. But when the gardening chores were done, the leaf men grew quiet. Seems solemn. Ooh, a double page. You got the leaf men and the doodlebugs. They're all sad and looking down. What's going on? The Spider Queen at last is dead, they told the long lost toy, and only you can save things now. So the leaf men and the doodlebugs went to talk to the toy. Oh, and they picked him up. They're taking him to the old lady in the bed. At dawn, the old woman finally woke. Her eyes lit up. "My little metal man," she whispered, "you've been lost for so long." She had not seen him since she was a little girl. "I'd almost forgotten you," she sighed. She smelled the rose in his tiny hand. Then she saw footprints on the windowsill and smiled. She said, "I got rats." Mimzie's so silly. Soon the old lady was back in the garden. "I remember now," she said. "My father gave me the metal man to watch over me at night. My mother planted the rose bush to bring me comfort. I remember they told me that the leaf men watch over the garden and make sure everything's all right." So you're looking at the photo album with her great grandkids. And that, oh, we got one more page. Good, because I needed some more closure. Okay, last page. What a lovely tableau. We could frame it and hang it on the wall. "Is that true?" asked the boy. She smiled and hugged them both. "Things may come and things may go," she said, "but never forget, the garden is a miraculous place and anything can happen on a beautiful moonlit night." Oh, that's the end. That kind of been maybe a spring book, but I guess it doesn't matter. Any time of year, the leaf men can be out and about and do their business. I just love a good story tale, and I just want you to never forget that Mimzie loves you.